Speaking of retro inspired, we've all been playing something that's vaguely retro.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the original retro version of this game.
Yeah, I think in order to understand,
Ooh.
yeah, in order to understand some of what's going on in the game that I have been playing, you need to sort of. A lot of people aren't real; they're just familiar conceptually with Yars Revenge, but not really.
Is this PS5 Pro graphics? Like,
yes, it's running at a whopping 11 frames per second.
I can see the RTX.
Yeah. So Yars Revenge was like an Atari 2600 game. It wasn't like an arcade game. This is an Atari 2600 game, straight out, and it's a very simple game.
The hell?
Okay, so just pause this screen, Dally. Just pause it. It's obnoxious. Okay, so the barrier that's around the cannon on the other end is like it's got a barrier around it.
Yeah.
You have to get your little bug over there to nibble away at the barrier. And when you nibble away at that barrier, you get energy. When you cross the barrier in the middle, it loads that energy up as a bullet. So the next thing you do is fire that bullet and try to line it up so it's behind you. So you have to fire, dodge, and hope it hits the enemy on the other side. It is.
There it is. And it goes right through there. And got it. Yeah.
Boom. Got
Boom.
it.
Graphics.
And that's the gameplay loop of Yars Revenge. It's a really weird arcade style, I don't know, shooter game. So that leads into what this insanity that Atari has decided to unleash upon the world with WayForward.
WayForward?
Yeah, they have decided
what the heck is this?
They have decided to turn Yars Revenge into Yars Rising, which is a Metroidvania.
Exactly the same type of game.
And it's easy to joke, but they've added so much Yars bullshit to this game. I'm fascinated by like it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like they just shoved Yars stuff into a game they were already making. It does feel like the whole point was because you can see the hacking minigame is you playing Yars-like stuff. Your power-ups are all Yars-like stuff. You have a hand cannon. You have this power that lets you eat away, nibble at the barriers, and you use that nibbling to get power, your rockets and stuff. And you work for an evil. You're not okay. You get a job at this evil Google ass company so you can infiltrate to sort of bring them down from the inside, but you quickly find out that there's more to it than just that. This company is into some weird alien shit, because that's what the original Yars was, bug aliens. It was like trying to bring down a bug alien invasion kind of thing. And that's still the plot of this. Your character's online handle is like her hacker group handle is Yar. Her real name she's like Amy. I don't like the writing of this game. I'll be blunt with it. It's very Joss Whedon, like he's right behind me, isn't he? Kind of like snarkiness all the time. You see where she hides in the hallway to hide from people. Like she'll say stuff like, "Don't look to your side," because like it's a very stupid idea that you just hiding in a door frame it's just gonna hide you. Like so they have to be meta with that kind of stuff. But the game itself it's a really solid Metroidvania. It's got a good sort of like, okay, you use your nibble technology to get the barrier off of this guy, and then you have to hack. Like the first boss fight really shows a lot of the stuff in it too, where it's like, yeah, it has a barrier. You use the nibble technique to beat the barrier, and then you shoot it a bunch of times and the barrier's down. And once you get it to the end, you have to hack a console, and you'd have to play like several different variations of Yars Revenge. Like the hacking mini games are Yars Revenge, but like remixed. Like sometimes they'll just throw Centipede into it or whatever, or stuff like that. It's not reinventing the wheel. It's not particularly like, it's not like great by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a super, super solid Metroidvania with good controls and a good gimmick with the way they implemented Yars Revenge stuff, and it's got a great soundtrack too, which I will say, really love the weird lo-fi soundtrack that's going on here. But yeah, if you're looking for just a low impact, is it multiple Yar or single Yar? It's a possessive Yar. It's that's what the Yars is. It's apostrophes in there. This is the rising of Yar, not
She becomes
not
a bug
multiple.
later.
Not multiple. Kinda. You get wings. You keep
cool.
every time you get an upgrade, it's rewriting your DNA to let you do
Ah,
stuff. So like you're getting alien technology sort of rewriting you, and like your hacker group team are just like, are you okay? Because your vitals are going crazy right now. And you're like, I can shoot bullets now. And you're like, okay, well, be careful, I guess. You know, but
how big are the levels like in the game? Are they substantial size or?
it's one giant skyscraper that you're in. Basically, you're
Okay.
in a big office building. I mean, it's
Got it.
and then you like find yourself in the basements and stuff. It's a good size map.
Okay.
So
Does she say I can move things with my freaking mind?
you're not too far off of what kind of stuff she says when she gets her new powers. And what, you know, there's a lot of I have freaking powers now kind of bullshit. Like I said, I do not like the writing in this game, but I can look past it because it is fun to play.
Okay.
It's a perfect 7 kind of thing. Like it's you know it's fun. It's good. It's good. If you're looking for a Metroidvania that's low impact, this is the game for you. I think. I think this is good. It's got an aesthetic all of its own. Just don't expect the good writing at all.